This week on Hashtag That, another royal baby is on the way.
And new statistics are available about online bullying.
Also, a former White House intern joins Twitter.
We are your source for entertainment news. Welcome to Hashtag That. I'm Nelliana Ferraro.
And I'm Liv Dufo. We have a lot in store for you today, so let's get started.
The royal monarchy announced last Monday that William and Kate's second child is due in April. Since the reveal, Middleton has made several public appearances, the latest being the Action on Addiction Autumn Gala. Media outlets were stunned by her long-sleeve dress that had tasteful cutouts. The Duchess has had continued problems with hyperemesis gravidarum, a pregnancy condition that causes persistent nausea and vomiting. Early in pregnancy, she has been back out of several events, including an official trip to Malta. What do you think about Kate's developments in her pregnancy?
Well, I've been hearing that she's been getting better, which is definitely a plus. I think, though, the first couple months must have been really hard on her, especially I feel like she had some issues when she was carrying George as well.
Right.
So this poor woman.
It's an ongoing issue, and I feel like she's definitely a role model for a lot of women, just because you see a lot of pregnancies with people having Down syndrome babies, and a lot of times people don't want to go through those hard pregnancies, but she definitely sets an example for everyone else.
I think so too, and she carries herself very well, although obviously she's been in pain and she's had some difficulties with her pregnancies. She still makes it a point to go to the events that she can go to when she's feeling okay, and I just feel like you said, she's a role model, and she's definitely, she always seems classy and sophisticated, even when she's pregnant.
Yeah,
so.
It must be a lot of pressure just being on that pedestal. Media is always on top of her, and just having her be able to carry herself with such relaxation, and even though she's having all those problems.
Yeah, definitely, she's amazing, so. Mama June has a new man crush Monday, but many don't approve. The mom of the reality star Honey Boo Boo has started dating 53-year-old Mark McDaniel, who was convicted in 2004 of child molestation. Prosecutors say McDaniel forced oral sex upon an 8-year-old. The child is not being identified, but according to TMZ, it is someone Mama June is close to. McDaniels was released from prison this past March after serving 10 years. He is now a registered sex offender in the state of Georgia. After hearing about the news, a TLC official reported, quote, "TLC is not currently in production on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. We are very concerned about this new information and are reassessing the future of the series," end quote. So far, June has made no comment about her new relationship. What do you think about Honey Boo Boo's mom dating a sex offender?
Well, I think it's important to note that she has come out saying that she has not been doing that they're false allegations, but even so, I don't know that I would trust her, just because in general she's been a bad source. People know her reputation. I know a lot of it is stereotypical with like rednecks, but the fact that they came out with a picture of the two of them together, it's just very murky. And I feel like we can't really know the truth because it is between them. But I know recently the little kid that was the person that was abused was Chickadee, which is one of their relatives.
Yes.
And she has come out herself. There has been no comment from her mother or the abuser. But it's just a sad thing, reality television.
It's not, I mean, everything is so controversial, and you never, with reality TV especially, you never really know what's true, what's fake. However, if it is true, Mama June really needs to get it together, because that's so inappropriate, especially if it's someone, if it is this Chickadee person who's related to her. How could you do that? How could you date someone that molested someone in your family? Yeah,
I'm glad that TLC has really stuck with the kids, though, because I'd be so worried if they decided to cancel the show, then maybe she is still with them, and
well, the show is
bad happens
being
to the
canceled,
kids.
apparently.
Right.
So, I mean, it could be true.
Hopefully the kids stay safe.
Yeah, that's really all that matters at this point. It's going to be a very happy new year for fans of the show Friends. Netflix has announced via Twitter that all 236 episodes of the popular TV series will be available starting January 1st, 2015. The show follows a group of friends and their crazy adventures living in New York City. Friends aired on television from 1994 to 2004, and many people seem excited that it will be available to watch on Netflix at their own convenience. The show stars celebrities such as Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, and Matthew Perry. Are you excited for Friends to be coming to Netflix?
I am, just because I usually wait with my friends until like 11 o'clock at night when like Nickelodeon, like Nick at Night has it on. There's like 83 hours of this show, and I know some of my friends have watched every single hour, probably multiple times.
Yes.
So I think a lot of people are going to be excited about this development. So I don't know, what about you?
I'm pretty excited. Obviously I've seen a couple of the episodes, not in order or anything. It will probably end up being a show I binge watch on Netflix just because everyone is so
You have a lot to go.
I have a lot to catch up on, 236 episodes. But yeah, I'm excited and everyone seems to love it, and I love Jennifer Aniston. She's one of my Woman Crush Wednesdays. So.
Yeah, she stays young,
But
definitely.
she was always young and
See her
on
in those
point.
beauty commercials.
Yeah, exactly. Dora has the details from this past weekend at Bobcat Madness.
QU Spirit filled the TD Bank Sports Center on Friday night. The basketball stadium filled with parents, students, and Division I athletes to celebrate the incoming of the basketball season. Performances were by the Sideline Cheer Squad, the Ice Cats, the Dance Company, Dance Fusion, the Ballroom Dancing Company, and QU Kickline. It was a great event to see QU Spirit at all-time high. I went around taking selfies with some of the people in the Bobcat Spirit and rocking their game day gold. Let's go Bobcats, and back to you, Liv.
Thanks, Dora. Q30's Sammy Moore went around campus tricking people into thinking that a Dunkin' Donuts would be coming to campus and that one of the Sprouse brothers will be transferring to Quinnipiac. Let's take a look.
I'm Sammy Moore, and this week I ran around campus spreading some rumors. So, first off, it was announced this morning that Dunkin' Donuts is coming to campus. Are you guys fans of Dunkin'?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan of Dunkin', specifically iced caramel lattes. I feel like that's a great idea.
What about you?
I'm more of a tea guy, so I'm not really a fan of Dunkin'. And, I mean, it's cool, but as long as the prices are better than what they charge now, then they can make a killing.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it. I've never heard of this before.
Are you excited about it, though?
Yeah, I go to Dunkin's like 5 times a day during midterm, so this will make it a lot easier.
I think it's definitely something that all the Quinnipiac students have asked for, and I'm very excited that the Quinnipiac's administration has taken what we've said and actually done something about it.
So, it was announced this morning that we were getting a Dunkin' Donuts on campus. Were you aware of this?
No, I was not. Shut the front door. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome, like, that people can get their, people out their coffee in the morning. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
You don't want to talk to me before I have my coffee in the morning, that's for sure. Okay, and now another thing that Quinnipiac announced this morning, and Q30 has the breaking news on it, is do you remember watching The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay, so Cole Sprouse is actually transferring from NYU to here next semester.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is like the best day ever.
Like, how awesome is that?
No, like, are you kidding? That's awesome.
And now, not only that, we actually have the breaking news that you guys remember watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody when we were younger?
Yeah.
Cole Sprouse is actually coming. He's transferring from NYU next semester.
Wow, that's crazy.
The real question is Dylan going to be with him? Is this a package deal?
I don't think Quinnipiac should be famous for having a celebrity on campus, but definitely it'll be something that would be, cool to say, like, oh, I went to school with so-and-so.
I think it'll be really cool. I definitely think he's going to get like bombarded and everyone's going to like make him their Snapchat story.
Do you think he'll go to Toads?
I hope he goes to
Possible formal date?
I don't know about that.
Is he going to bring the cruise ship with him?
Hopefully. Maybe London Tipton too. Now, do you think like when he's on the quad, like would you stop and say hi to him? Would you just kind of let him be? Like, how do you think it's going to be for him? Like when he's like laying out on the quad doing his homework, how do you think it's going to go for him?
I don't know. I think it depends. If he's surrounded by people, I don't want to be another person just bothering him. But if he's like just sitting in the library or on the quad, I might just say like, hey, what's up? But I'm not going to like treat him any differently than another Quinnipiac student.
How awesome is that? Maybe he'll bring London Tipton with him. Maybe
Maybe Esteban, all of them, bring the whole crew.
Well, maybe he'll join our meditation club.
Isn't it crazy what some people believe? I'm Sammy Moore for Believe That.
Thanks, Sammy. Okay, now, Leon, I don't know about you, but there's a Dunkin' Donuts down the street, so I don't mind driving to that. But if one of the Sprouse brothers came here, I would freak out because Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was my childhood.
I think that's what most of the people reacted to most strongly. That was crazy. I think it would be so cool just to see them walking around campus. I'd be the person going like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Like, look
I
at
would
you,
be
Lord.
swooning.
Yeah.
I'd probably just run up and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Liv. That's like my.
I feel
that's
like
my
you're
go-to.
competing with many people to do that.
Probably. But I would beat them all because I mean, Dylan
You'd
and
run
Cole.
fastest.
Oh no, I would. That would be the one moment where I'm athletic in my life, just so I could say hi.
Yeah, I hope that the administration watches these videos and then they actually do bring a Dunkin' Donuts too.
That would be
because
perfect.
Driving, I'd rather go here.
I mean, I'd rather be able to walk 2 feet and get my
Yeah,
coffee and my
exactly.
donut.
Lower
rather than,
prices,
yeah,
too.
exactly. We're not wasting gas driving back and forth to Dunkin's every day.
Right. Before we go to commercial break, check out this week's Tweet of the Week, sponsored by the Bobcat Shop. This week's Tweet of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue and is your go-to for Quinnipiac apparel and accessories. This week's Tweet of the Week is by Dana Kubilian, who tweeted, "The emotions that occurred as I registered for my final semester at Quinnipiac was quite unexpected. Hashtag see you soon, May." Make sure to follow us at #thatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Welcome back. In a new poll by the Pew Research Center, researchers have found that 40% of users have been harassed online and 73% have seen others being harassed. More than 2,800 web users were interviewed. The survey covered all harassment from name-calling to physical threats. Anonymity ended up playing an important role in all of this online bullying. More than half of the 40% that were harassed said the attacks came from a stranger or that they didn't know who was behind them. Are these results surprising to you?
Honestly, I think they're a little low, to be honest, because I think cyberbullying is so prominent right now, especially, I mean, there are countless forms of social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Yik Yak, all of those things. So honestly, I think 40% is a little low, so I guess that is surprising. But someone needs to do something about it because it is becoming so prominent in society. It's not okay, and it's a danger to everybody.
Right. I think that at least knowing the different data will help us address the issue.
Exactly.
The survey actually said that 66% of those 40% that were harassed said it happened on social media, like Facebook, Twitter, all of those sorts of things where knowing could help us address it. At least
absolutely.
within those organizations, maybe they can realize that like they're one of the main platforms for bullying and kind of address that in their terms and agreements or how they deal with people who do bully.
Exactly, and especially with these anonymous sites such as Yik Yak. I know everyone thinks it's so funny, but I think being anonymous is really, really not a good idea because you can say anything and it can be hurtful.
Right. I know they do have different ways to kind of limit the bullying by having downvotes.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's say a lot of people are doing the bullying, then you get a lot of people ganging up on one person. It might get like 75 upvotes, and there's no way to take it off the app.
Something needs to be done about that, and soon, because it's a big issue right now.
Yeah.
The mystery of Joan Rivers' death will finally be solved. Melissa Rivers, daughter of deceased Joan, is suing the medical center where her mom died and the doctors involved. Melissa got this advice from her lawyers, who told her it's the only way to find out what really happened the day Joan Rivers died. By filing a lawsuit, doctors and facility staff of the hospital will be forced to tell the truth about how Rivers died and what happened. What do you think about Melissa Rivers suing?
I think it's necessary. I think they owe it to the public, the doctors that are keeping it a secret, all of those people within the facility, the place that she went for the surgery. People need to know. She was a very loved celebrity by a lot of people. Even though she had a very strong personality, critiqued a lot of people, people loved her. And I think we just need to know, especially her, since she's the daughter.
Oh, exactly. I mean, because that would bother me if my mother passed away in a hospital, no idea what's going on. And if the hospital clearly knows what happened and they're not telling her, I feel like that's something she should be able to know. It's Joan Rivers' daughter. I mean, it's anybody's daughter.
Yeah. Our own Dora Labat asked Quinnipiac students what really grinds their gears when walking in the hallway.
I'm Dora Labat for #that, and I stood in the hallways asking people about their pet peeves of people walking in the hallway. What are one of your pet peeves when walking in the hallway?
Oh my God, it just happened to me right now. Like, I was walking down the stairs and the people were walking so slow.
Oh, okay, so people walk slow, number one.
Crashing into people. Having people that are texting and not looking in your direction and just knocking into you.
One of my pet peeves when walking in the hallway is when people just walk really, really, really slowly. It's like they just like dawdle, and it's just, it's so frustrating. I always walk around people when I walk in the hallway because they always walk really, really, really slowly.
When you say hi to someone and they don't say hi back, although you know them very well.
People walk into you all the time, and that's,
When people walk too slow in front of you.
They like to congregate in a circle right in the spot where I need to pass, so I tend to push them, which is fine.
Oh, when people walk slow, I can't stand it. And then they don't move out of the way and you're like stuck behind them for the entire time. It's just awful.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when there are three people walking in front of you and they're not walking fast enough, so you have to like kind of shuffle yourself around them, and you can't get around them, but you don't want to be rude and be like, can you move? So that's one of my biggest pet peeves, because then I kind of want to get to class, but I can't because there's a barricade in front of me.
Probably when people are walking really slow and you say, excuse me, and they still don't move and they just kind of stand there.
Oh, I hate this. Okay, so I start walking, and towards the double doors at CAS, they want to stop right in front of one of the double doors, and it drives me insane because they want to text, and I'm so close to opening the door and just bashing their heads with it. It tends to be people like those over there. If you want to do the little thing over there, like those people.
Slow walkers. Oh my goodness, they're in the mall, they're in the hallway, they're everywhere. I'm a fast walker. When I walk, I want to go places, and I do not want to be stuck behind people that go 0 to 2 miles per hour.
And we've come to the conclusion that walking slow in the hallways and texting and standing in groups is not a very good idea. This has been Dora Labat for #that.
Thanks, Dora. Our own Steve Albano gives us some Hollywood updates.
Thanks, Liv. Matthew McConaughey seems to be winning everything these days. Last Tuesday, McConaughey received an American Cinematique Award in Hollywood to go with that Oscar he won earlier in this year's Dallas Buyers Club. At the event, there was tons of photos of McConaughey posing with his parents, friends, wife, and his daughters. The award was presented by Christopher Nolan. McConaughey will be in Nolan's new film, Interstellar, coming to theaters November 5th. The Los Angeles police officer who detained Django Unchained actress Danielle Watts and her boyfriend says he expects to be fired. It all started when Sergeant Parker received reports of a couple having sex in a car. When he arrived on the scene, Watts refused to show him ID and was detained along with her boyfriend. They were released initially uncharged, but in a follow-up investigation, they were charged with lewd conduct and are due in court November 13th. Watts and her boyfriend took to social media saying they were racially profiled and that Watts was assumed to be a prostitute and her boyfriend the customer. Now the officer is in trouble for leaking an audio tape of the incident between the couple and himself to TMZ. He says it was to show he was not racially profiling the couple. Back to you, Liv.
Thanks, Steve. Before we go to commercial break, check out this week's Instagram of the Week, sponsored by the Bobcat Shop. This week's Instagram of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is your source for custom printing and embroidery for your team, organization, or group. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, just 2.5 miles from the Mount Carmel campus. This week's Instagram of the Week is by Sarah Alseld, who Instagrammed this photo of the pep band before this year's Bobcat Madness. Keep up the school spirit. Make sure to follow us at #thatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
A Vimeo channel has caused a stir by posting a video of little girls swearing. The more than 2-minute clip is called Potty-Mouthed Princesses Drop F-Bombs for Feminism. The young girls are dressed up in princess costumes and use colorful language to bring up issues such as pay inequality and sexual assault. The point they try to make is that inequality between men and women is worse than kids swearing. While some people see the video as a cute way to bring up some serious issues, some critics believe the girls in the video are being exploited. A clothing company that caters to the LGBT community is behind the ad. Some people accuse the brand of taking advantage of their target market to make money. Do you think this is more about feminism or just your general opinion? I know this is a hot issue.
This is a big topic right now. I hated the video. I thought it was completely inappropriate. If I have a daughter and she ever spoke like that, that would be a timeout. That would be like a lifelong timeout. I think the video I was so baffled by these 10-year-olds and under saying the F word that I really didn't even focus on what the video was about. It just became about me watching these innocent little girls swearing at me.
I mean, you feel bad, like what type of home environment that they live in, that like maybe fame or being on these videos are more important than their childhood and their innocence.
Because who would allow their children to be in that advertisement?
Yeah.
It's just, and also I don't...
People who need Super Nanny.
Absolutely. Super Nanny needs to fly in right now. But the little girls, they don't even know what they're saying.
Right.
I mean, they don't know what those words mean, so it really was more about the swearing than the gender inequality. So there Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
We'll be seeing some new and old faces at this year's American Music Awards. The performers for the AMAs have been announced. Pitbull will host the awards show, which will air on November 23rd at the Nokia Theater in LA. ABC will broadcast the event live. Performers include Mary J. Blige, Iggy Azalea, John Legend, and Katy Perry. Iggy has 6 nominations, the most of any performer. Sam Smith and 5 Seconds of Summer will sing and are both in the running for the new Artist of the Year.
Nick Amador has the latest trending topics. Nick?
Iconic fashion designer Oscar de la Renta has died at the age of 82. De La Renta was known for his amazing fashion design that can be seen on women such as First Ladies Jacqueline Kennedy, Nancy Reagan, and Hillary Clinton, as well as A-list stars like Sandra Bullock and Jessica Biel. De La Renta, who had won a bevy of fashion awards in his lifetime, is survived by his wife and children. Before his death, he told Gotham, quote, "A huge mistake we make is forgetting that one day we will die. We think that we are going to live forever. I always say life is like a little garden," end quote. He will be deeply missed. The former White House intern of the blue dress fame, Monica Lewinsky, joined Twitter last week. Lewinsky kicked off her tweets with the simple message, quote, hashtag, here we go, end quote. Within the hour, her account was verified. According to Lewinsky's speech at the Forbes Under 30 Summit, she was full of nervous excitement ahead of her re-entry into public life. Let's see how long she sticks around the social media realm for. Renee Zellweger's dramatically different appearance, which she debuted on the red carpet for Elle's Women in Hollywood Awards, has really made waves on social media this past week. Although nobody is quite sure exactly what happened in regards to her appearance, there has been speculation of plastic surgery. Zellweger told People magazine, quote, that she is glad folks think she looks different. It is simply the result of her current happiness and living a healthier lifestyle, end quote. We'll continue to monitor if any updates surface. Back to you, Liv.
Still to come on Hashtag That, Bieber remixes All About That Bass. Stay tuned. You're watching Hashtag That on Q30, sponsored by the Bobcat Shop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Welcome back. In the words of Taylor Swift, the haters are gonna hate. And the EDM DJ Deadmau5 seems to be a huge hater. The DJ recently bashed Paris Hilton and called her a phony artist. He wrote on his blog that Hilton is an amateur who has no place performing in the same venues he does, and it's insulting to him that she would even try. Deadmau5 compared Hilton's attempt to DJ as being the same as her trying to race a car. Hilton responded to Deadmau5's slander, tweeting, quote, I find it hilarious when others try to badmouth me in order to get attention. Sorry that I'm hashtag killing it while doing what I love and live for, end quote.
Our very own Steve Albano went around campus to ask some students what they thought about Justin Bieber's remix to All About That Bass.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Steve for Hashtag That. Today, I'm going around campus to ask people what they think about Justin Bieber's cover of All About That Bass. Have you heard Justin Bieber's new cover of All About That Bass?
No, I have not.
I have never heard it, no.
No.
No, not that I even really want to.
Would you like to listen to it for a little bit and tell me what you think?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
I like the original version better, but I mean, this isn't terrible.
I like the original much better.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No.
You like it?
I do kind of like it. I like it better than the original one, actually.
Really?
His music has gone downhill. You know what? Like, I'm not going to lie. I like a couple of his songs. Don't like this one.
Wow, it's amazing.
You're not a fan of Justin Bieber at all?
I think he's a terrible person.
To be honest. So you think Meghan Trainor's version's better?
Oh, 100%.
I really don't like JB, and I'm from Canada, but I don't like JB. Not a fan. Not a fan of the guy.
He's just terrible.
You don't like him at all?
No, I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah.
So you're a devoted fan?
Devoted, 100%.
What are they, Beliebers or whatever?
Yeah, that's me.
You're one of those?
I'm a believer.
Okay. So when I went around campus, I discovered not a lot of people really like Justin Bieber's cover of All About That Bass. Maybe he's come down with B-Bola. I don't know. But that's all I got for today. This is Steve Albano for #that.
That's all we have for you this week.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #thatQU.
Tune in next week for more entertainment news.